I don't know, man. Don't really know how I become friends with people. I don't even like talking to people over voice. If anything, like, talking over text is rare already for me, but talking over voice is, like, incredibly rare. I do not like talking on voice, man. Unless it's, like, people I really, really know. But yeah, even text is rare for me to begin with. Like, I like VCing if it's someone I'm close to. But, like is a strong word. There was a time where I enjoyed just calling random people, you know? Like, when I was in my e-boy arc, when I was like a teenager. I enjoyed talking to random people then. You know, I used to Skype with random groups of people and, like, join random Discords and talk in, like, the VCs. Like, I was completely different. It was crazy how different I was back then. I'm nothing like that now. Like, I don't want to go in a VC. I get anxiety even, like, hovering my mouse over a VC, even if it's empty. I don't know, I hate it. I don't know how I used to live like that. It's so weird. So weird. What is e-boy? It's like e-girl, but e-boy. I was just like more insanely chronically online, I guess. When I was a teenager. I don't know. Is that like the villains to lovers trope? To be fair, that's happened a lot with people I'm close to. People I've ever got close to, we either like don't like each other at the beginning, or like it starts off with like conflict. It always happens. I don't know why. Like, for instance, my best friend in high school, he the only reason that I ever became friends with him was me insulting him. We had the same bag, right? And one day he was walking. I've never talked to him ever. I've never heard him talk. I've never spoke to him. I've never even noticed he's in any classes of mine. And he walked up to me while I was walking home and he said, "Yo, nice bag." And then I pointed at his bag and I said, "Yo, your bag fucking sucks." Because it's the same bag. I was making a joke. But I said, "Your bag fucking sucks." And then we laughed. And then we became like good friends. Like, that happens all the time. I don't know. I mean, like, even with like Michi. Me and Michi didn't start off like super close or anything either. But now I'd say we are. I remember Michi talking about this. Oh, really? How was it like when you first met Mousy? The first time I met Mousy. I mean, Mousy's just nice. I don't know. I can't remember the first time I met Mousy, to be honest. She said you were like ignoring her messages, but now she knows it's just you being you. Okay, to be fair, I just don't check messages, man. Oh, no, that's not true. Okay, here's the thing, right? Weirdly enough, I'm quite busy of a person. I'm normally doing stuff. I'm normally like doing something, right? And the thing is, if I'm doing something and you message me while I'm doing something, I'll check the message, but I'll be like, well, I can't reply because I'm doing something. And then I'll forget that I was messaged because the notification disappears, right? And then I'll check back like the next day and I'm like, oh, fuck. I was supposed to reply to this, but now it's been a day. So if I reply to this now, it's too late or it's going to seem weird. So I might as well just not reply. And that's my life. And then it just goes like that. It just repeats in a cycle. And it isn't too late. Yeah, but sometimes people ask me in messages to be like, oh, yo, do you want to join this thing? And I'm like, and then like the next day it's too late. So it's like, well, I guess I'll just fucking pretend I didn't see it. I don't know. I just say sorry for the late reply and go ahead and answer whatever it is. That's awkward, man. I only do that if it's something that's like actually it needs to be like addressed, right? Like if it's like important, but otherwise, I feel like it's so awkward. It's alright. I mean, I know I'm hard to be friends with, you know? I know I'm hard to talk to, and I know all that. And the people that sort of are like around me, who are my friends, they know what I'm like to like a very extreme extent. So they're not they don't get weird about it or anything, you know? Like, for instance, fucking like Saffron, Saf, the person who did my initial concept design of my model and everything. They also did a lore video for like a stalker guy. But you know, I've known her for a long time, and a lot of times she'll message me. Even recently this happened. And I like don't reply for like ages. Like she messaged me on May 1st saying, "I hope you're doing okay." And I didn't reply. But then she sent something today, and I like replied and everything, and she's like completely fine, and she, whatever. It's kind of like people who know me, you know? Because like I'll also randomly reach out to people as well, but I don't expect a response right away because I do the same thing. You know what I mean? Like I don't get hurt from not getting a response because I'm completely the same way. Yeah, it's like everything is always the same even with all the time apart. That's pretty much everyone I'm close to. Everyone is like that, you know? Like IPN is exactly the same with that. Like we don't hang out all the time, but when we do hang out, it's like nothing changed. It's like nothing changed, and the thing is, because there's been so much time where we haven't talked, we have a lot to catch up on, right? Like, yeah, it's cool to have friends you talk to daily, but then they know everything about your life. They know everything that's going on. They know everything about you, right? But if there's like a friend that you only catch up with like once a month, there is always something interesting to talk about. You know what I mean? There's always something new. They don't know what's been going on. A lot happens in a month. Then you get to know what has happened in their month. I kind of like that more, to be honest. Because I think a big part with conversations for me is that I don't really know what to say in conversations. But if it's someone that like doesn't know anything that's been going on in my life, then it's like I know what to say because I can talk about it and they wouldn't know what the hell I'm talking about anyway, so you know? It's called low maintenance friendship. It's great. I feel like I got like this because of like literal trauma, bro. I've had like things in the past where people would get really... It felt like I was playing a game, like a mini game, where I had to always reply to people, otherwise they would freak out at me, type of thing. Like I had a lot of people like that in my life, where like they're the only people in my life that, you know, like nowadays I can kind of just be friends with whoever, right? But back then, you know, no one really knows who I am. No one wants to fucking talk to me. So I'm like, oh, if I lose these friends, then I'm gonna be friendless forever. You know what I mean? So you kind of put up with things differently. You get what I'm saying? Like, because you're afraid of losing whatever you have. But like, because of all that, I'm very exhausted mentally from it, even to this day. So I guess I just don't want to do that again, ever. And just be chill. Just be chill.